So I'm gonna do. Just gonna do another chill reading night for probably more myself than anyone. I'm randomly taking out pages from my novel. It all makes sense eventually, but just want to do that. I found these allegations rather unjust, as even with this strenuous effort, our abundant amount of leisure time enables us to exert to attend every enthralling occasion of entertainment that takes place at innumerable periods of the year, and, to my misfortune, on numerous incidents at the very same time as other such lovely events. Be a ubiquitous task impossible for a single person to accomplish. The writing's all over scratched over the place. I must now pause to reflect. I wish I could read my own writing. I must now pause to reflect and describe a few of these events which have assisted me in realizing how similar my dearest twin brother truly is to me. As I have rather lost sight of my intention to write an accurate little account of my daily, or at least monthly life, because this is her diary. But alas, such often happens when I take up a new pastime, and I suppose it cannot be helped, excluding not during this first year of veritable amusements, and of having found love in its sweetest form. Dearest Sebastian, how I do wish you could come to Versailles more often, and how much more fun it would be to attend all the festivities together. That would be happiness indeed. Get a better spot again because I'm all over the place. Where can I see, Our circle of acquaintances has indubitably grown to a distinguished one, and on this account has also increased the amounts of invitations we receive to places outside of Versailles. Nevertheless, despite these outings to balls, concerts, and all the rest, I still find Sartor's weariness of life to be painfully present when we are not occupied by them. I cannot comprehend this quiescent melancholia, for it is such a contrast to his more animated self, and I am happy to behold my dear brother when he is happy. Everyone who has met him is fond of him in one way or another, lords and ladies alike. It is always so delightfully gratifying and fills me with pride when I acknowledge him to be my brother. Sartor, in the presence of others, is all civility, elegant suavity, and restrained good humor. He smiles and laughs more often than is habitual. On such occasions, his dull stoicism is considerably subdued, without incurring the loss of his famed and obdurate inscrutability. This guy is just so inscrutable. This trait of coldness I could never tolerate in a man, but I am sure, for I dote upon warm honesty and gregarious passion, but it seems to have an enticing effect on almost every lady who encounters him. It is absolutely... Wait 1 second here. Okay. Let me open my chat. Waiting for my chat to open. Oh wait, is my game still open here? It is absolutely diverting to witness
track number 1 from the album An Evening with
the measures.
Voices of Music from Magnatune.com.
Sorry, we get these. I got these musics from. I love these. Bach. Sorry, I get diverted by the music. Okay, I'm gonna read. Sometimes it's hard not to listen. How quickly... At times, these persistent ladies rather spoil my fun, for they attempt to approach me as a sign of friendship, when their intention is naught else than to gain Sertor's attention. And the fortunate few who do, how quickly my brother forgets them. It is droll then to hear their endless lists of vain complaints. On all occasions they make complete fools of themselves, and I cannot but laugh and think of the gentlemen who do the very same to Sertor to win my notice. Only, unlike my brother, I verily have eyes for no other but my one love, my sweetest Sebastian. I never give... Though our engagements procure different groups of society in which we gather, mine mostly of ladies and Sertor's of lords, we tend too often, by my encouragement or initiation, share in our own little diversions. This is just a note that it's in Versailles. It's in the 18th century, so it's about these. But there's a bunch of, like, other stories. It's not just about ladies and lords. It's going to be about, like, philosophers and science and all that. But I cannot forget, it is especially impossible to do so, after father's reminder, as I shall soon relate, the most humorous incident I have ever experienced. Circumstance and chance united to manifest silliness as a droll spectacle which was performed by my brother and I in the presence of an astounded crowd. It so happened... My hair is falling apart. Oh well. I don't know what to do. There it goes. Hopefully there's nobody around. It seems like I'm alone. I cannot forget it is especially... I did that. I like the sentence. How I wrote how circumstance and chance. So the accident and the occasion, they kind of united. Now I don't see my chat. Where's my chat? I don't have my phone open. Crap. I gotta open it now. 1 second. I'm lurking someone, so I don't see. Oh, she left. I don't have to lurk her anymore. Let's go. I shall be with you in a moment. Oh, it's... Hey, McDemo. I am not alone. Hi. I was saying while streaming how today was the first day that I was actually happy to see a bloody stink bug. I've never been so happy to see a stink bug in my life. I'm like, oh, there's one. I gotta go get my phone. Where's my phone? Don't move. Stay there. I need to take your photograph for McDemo. I was running around everywhere with my phone. Oh, just stay there. Don't fly. Didn't move though. It's kind of started crawling, but I don't think it suspected the danger. It's I don't know. I know I haven't seen any yet either, but I guess they're still around because it was just climbing on my curtain. I was like, stop where you are. First time, seriously, to be happy for a stink bug. Like, where are we? What state are we in? A sad state of affairs indeed if we are happy when there's a stink bug in sight. Yes, please do. We have to put I'm gonna make a poster of like a wanted sign. Put it above them like wanted. Looking for. Don't forget their name is Marge, because here they call them Stinky Margarets. For some reason they gave them such a lovely name. So we can just call them Marge. Marge number 1. Okay. Oh, I can't read like that. Oh man. What a name, really, Margaret.
That was track number 5 from the album
An
An
Evening
Evening
with
with
Bach
Bach by Voices of Music from Magnatune.com.
I'd always write to these. Obviously, I was writing about the 18th century, mid 18th century, and beyond. And I always had these harpsichord songs. Wait for March. Now we know. We know what they're gonna. We're gonna have what to write on the bottles. Bottles of Margarets. Margaritas. Bottle of sell them as margaritas. Gosh. I can't read anymore. You need a mood for this, and now I need to laugh too. I mean, nice. It's a nice. What does it mean? Seriously though, why give them such a nice name here? I have no idea. Oh my gosh. So circumstance and chance. I couldn't. Good thing it's not just me, because I'm laughing here and I feel like I'm laughing out loud alone. Lady Margaret. Hey Marge, how are you doing today? Imagine they responded, oh, I'm fine, ma'am. How are you? We need to find them better names too. Marge is the main. She's like the queen bee. Lady Margaret. Oh my gosh. Just just pissing up the place, making it a little, giving it a nice scent. We need to make, since my new username is Mia Rose, we need to make a new perfume. I don't know if you saw it on this Discord. We're gonna call it, like, I don't know what to call it yet, but Margaret of all scents. Margaret of all stinks or something. I don't know. It'll be a mixture of stink bugs and roses. I can't. Somebody in the chat, they're like, what is she doing? What is McDemo? I'm never watching McDemo's stream again. Wait, I need to put up, wait, where's the source? I'm gonna need to put up, where is it? So it's just, at least we have some context. What do I need? Browser source?
Number 7 from the album An Evening with Bach.
Help find me my browser. Add an existing browser chat box. I think this is the one. Wait, let's see if it works. Let's give you some context. Poor Caesar. I do these sometimes. I drop everyone off somewhere and then I sneak in so I can read to myself. Deordipus. No, we have this sting bug thing. We both have sting bugs. She has them in America. I have them here in Central Europe, and we're sharing our wonderful stories about them and photos too. So in case you don't know. And we were talking about how they're called Margarets. So why is this not working? The browser? Wait. Does it? Did it show? No way. Wait. So she was talking about stink bugs, actually, not. And it sounds like she's talking about herself. Wait, let me see. I'm just checking here, testing if this works. It's not working. Crap. Let me go back to the game. This one's working. I want this one. This is the one I'm looking for. How do I... Where is it? Where's my browser? Here. Properties. Okay, I gotta copy this one. I have the wrong one, I guess. For the widget, copy, cancel, go back here, go to the browser, properties. I'm trying to, so that next time, I was laughing too hard. Yeah, but this is the one. Why doesn't it show up though? Now? Let's see. No? What's wrong? What did I do wrong in this one? It shows up on the other one, not here. Why though? It's the same chat box. I hate computers sometimes. Like here it's gonna show up. Yeah, so we call stink bugs Margarets. Stinky Margarets. See, it shows up there. What's up with this guy? It's not here. I don't know. I have the same everything. Same source. Same. I don't know what to do. Right? Just give him such a nice name. So we started calling them Marge, and that's when that's what Meg the Mule. I was saying like the stink bugs what they say, and then she was responding as a bug. Doing good, just pissing up the place, making it stinky, according to the stink bug. Not her, and we're like, we hope there's no one else listening to this. I don't know how to get the browser. Why isn't it not showing me? Oh, well. Maybe because I'm streaming? Refresh? Crap, this whole thing. Every time I have to set something up, nothing works. Oh, this is for the OBS. OBS. Nope. I gave OBS a bunch of... It's working here, the source, but it's not working here. I have no idea. Oh, well, I'll just go back to reading a little bit. Anything funny to relate, you are free to do so. Just a little more, and then I'm gonna go head out. I was just gonna read a few minutes, but Meg the Mule was too much fun. Yeah, we're gonna call it Dior. Marge. I don't know. Marge. I need to come up with something. Scent. It smell. The smell of Marge. That's a good perfume name. The scent of Marge. What a nice name. Roses and stink bugs. Okay. And now I'm reading. Wow. Ah. Circumstance and chance united to manifest silliness as a droll spectacle. See? Perfect. Which was performed by my brother and I in the presence of an astounded crowd. It so happened, and this was but some weeks ago, that ere attending the play put on by renowned actors and actresses of Sophocles' Antigone, many of our party gathered for some appetizers and refreshments in the Salon de l'Abandonné. Sebastian, too, was come to Versailles, making my joy complete, and my mood far more elated than usual. This is in the 18th century, 1750s. For context, period of enlightenment, and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons again. As the performance was to begin at around 8 of the clock, the gathering commenced at 9. What? At 7, I guess. I don't know. I think I rewrote it to 10. Yeah, I have like my writing sometimes is... Wait, I'll show you. Here, you can see it's all messy. Where is it? There. And then sometimes it's hard to read. Where's the... There it is. Where's that sentence I'm looking for? I'm trying to see it. 9 of the clock? I can't see it now on the screen. Oh well. Well, I like the writing is nice itself, but like I get a lot of like rewrites, so I can't read my own writing. Like, what was I trying to say here? Who knows? And then I scribble over it, and then it's like, what was I trying to say? So that's why I don't know what I was trying to say sometimes. So it begins at 10 actually of the clock, and then the gathering commenced at 9. And I, with Sebastian, Sir Tor, and some 3 or 4 lords and ladies were among the first to arrive, in spite of our living the closest, but my thrill and eagerness could not be contained. And it was I who begged the others to disregard dinner, and to rather eat of the assorted appetizers in the salon. So the point of this story soon, I'm just reading randomly bits of it, but this part of the story is about this lady that's from Versailles, and she ends up with a bunch of philosophers in the period of Enlightenment, makes friends with them, like Diderot and Voltaire, and just this whole new wave of the Enlightenment. So that's, in short, the too long didn't read of this story, but it goes on forever. As soon as we arrived, Sir Tor's attention and those in our company was drawn to the narrative account of dreary battles and fights, and gruesome fights, which on certain gruff-looking, fair-headed, and rather unattractive young lords of perhaps 20, who called, "Oh, it's one guy. Oh, it's Marcel, I know," was reciting, and on he went with these attempts at intrigue, almost enervating matter for quite some time, compelling me to wander out of sheer boredom to a well-embellished buffet, and as I had no appetite, appreciate some of the finer drinks. My taste for the exquisitely delicious was pleasantly surprised when it chanced to savor some hitherto never tasted mixture of thick chocolate and wonderful mysterious spices. I could barely perceive the strong alcohol, and was urged to hasten with a glass of the drink to Sir Tor, and as Sebastian momentarily left the salon, pulling him aside, whispered, "Come, dear brother, you must taste this palatable liquor, for you have never had any alike to it, of that I assure you." "In truth, Lisette, must you interrupt me when I am thus engaged?" he returned, shaking his head. "This soldier, Marcel, is a tedious bore. He rambles on about a subject nobody but you cares to hear, and, for I am certain the others are merely paying him undue courtesy because you are giving them the bad example to do so. At any rate, I desire but a moment of your time. As you can see," he continued in a lowered voice, pointing to the glass of champagne in his hand, "I have all the drink I desire, and due to want of a proper dinner would become ill were I to drink more. Ah, but there returns Sebastian. Go and pester him with demands, for he is certain to fulfill them." I was quite insulted to have been
That was
considered
track
a
number
nuisance
13 from the album
when my
An
sole
Evening in the
desire
Park
was to
by
share
Voices of Music
my,
from
though
Magneto.com.
trivial, notwithstanding though happy discovery. I descried Marcel's having turned his eyes towards us. He was likely irritated that the most attentive individual of the party was no longer fully focused on his relating every particular of his battle. And beholding Sebastian make his way towards me, I, in a deliberately emphasized tone, loud enough for all of the group to hear, cried, "Ah, Sebastian, my brother is afraid to taste my preferred drink, for he has had a certain portion of alcohol, and fears that by indulging in some more he shall become inebriated." "Absurdity!" erupted Marcel in a disdainful chuckle. "It is evident that some men are weaker than others, but not for the world would I encourage the more fragile of my own gender to take on the burden of what he cannot handle." "Upon my word!" cried a horrified Sebastian. But this guy is like very, very... I cannot describe him in words, but peculiar. "But your odious lack of propriety depreciates even the value of occasionally facetious uncouthness. I kindly ask you, not upon my behest, but of respect for those far above you in honourable rank, to refrain from vituperating the most esteemed lord of my acquaintance with atrabilious abuses of aversion." "Sebastian," muttered Surtur, "that will do. Okay, well, enough for now. I need to go to rest, but this is just like a little put people to sleep. So if you're not sleepy enough, I hope you will be after hearing this. No more stink bugs. Yeah, this is different. It's a historical fiction I was working on a really, really long time ago. I never finished it. Yeah, I hope it puts you to sleep. It's about the period of enlightenment, and the philosophers like Voltaire, Diderot, and the encyclopedists, along with developments of certain scientific novelties, but also like a description of romance and historical parts of that time. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Yeah, it's in like 1750s. Well, it starts there and goes from there. I did a lot of research for this. Like I literally read so much of that period, but this was I have to one day finish this. I'll never have the time to finish these. Oh, in Frankenstein, I'm just at the... have you read it? So can I say, like, spoilers? I'm, like really close. I have, like, 30 pages left, or 40. Right, yeah. So it's just after the... after Frankenstein... After Elizabeth gets killed and Frankenstein got thrown into... Like, they think he's nuts. So now he's trying to get his revenge and trying to kill the monster, the creature. So it's such a good book. There's so much. I thought it was going to be like, I never read it because I thought it was like a horror book, but it's really more of a moral. Yeah, exactly. I had always thought it was more of a horror, and it's surprisingly really morally complex. Yeah, so really close to the end. Is just the film is coming out, and I wanted to make sure I have read it. Yeah, so sad how everybody died. It's just like, oh. And like I feel so bad for the creature too. He was so nice to that family, to Felix and the whole Agatha and the whole family. Well, he helped them. And they didn't even listen to him. Like, it's just, yeah, it's so sad. And the old man too, kind of. I thought something would but yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, it's so good. Just the way they their soliloquies with like, oh, it's so good. It's so human, really. Especially when they talk about, like, the creature talks about how he describes loneliness and also Frankenstein's devastation of what he had created and all the tragedy it brought. But it's so good. I'm surprised at how good it is. And yeah, I had always thought of Frankenstein, especially as a kid. You'd go trick or treating and you see Frankenstein, from the popular, the mass media Frankenstein, the monster. So that's kind of how it's stuck in my head, and I never read it, but yeah, it's so good. I wouldn't mind. I have digital copy now, so I wouldn't mind like a physical copy one day too. Yeah, reread it for sure. It's good. So yeah, I'm just about to finish it off. I don't know. Yeah, that was interesting too. How he wanted to learn everything, and he just got like the one-sided. But then what did it cost him to actually go beyond that? Beyond yeah. I'm just thinking of parts I wanted to discuss, but yeah, I'm gonna go have a rest because I could talk. Yeah, it's such a good book. It's still fresh, so what else did I want to say? I had thought that there would be some, I don't know, I think the film, have you seen the trailer for the film? I think it deviates a lot from the novel. I thought it was going to be very much like the novel, but so it seems to be deviating. Like, it looks like they're going to make it a romance between Elizabeth and the creature or something like that. And I don't know if there's anything in the last 30 pages, but no, I haven't. But I'm still really looking forward to the Del Toro version because it looks nice. Like, it looks really, really epic and cinematic, and the costumes too are gorgeous. I'm a sucker for costumes. Like, I'll watch historical period films just for the clothes, just to see them. Even if they're not so good, I'll watch the movie, but obviously the better ones will be rewatched. No, I'll have to watch it one day then, now that I know the actual story. I don't know what to read next. I have a bunch of books in line. Yeah, I know, it's releasing today, actually. So I was like, oh, I wish I could see it. Yeah. Yeah, like Elizabeth didn't have a big, not much of a part in the novel, really. Just kind of like an addition to the tragedy of Frankenstein. Well, I'm gonna run, but thanks for joining. And yeah, we should all do some more like chats and whatever. It's nice to have a chat, especially about writing and books. Have a good night. Thanks. McDemil. I'm still trying to say McDemil, but it's gonna be McDemil eventually, sooner than later. Hopefully. Have a lovely night. Now when I look at this emote, I'm just gonna see there's a little stink bug on top of that rose, and she's smelling the what was it? The scent of Marge. Beautiful perfume. All right, bye. Have a good. Don't dream about stink bugs. Bye. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs stink. I gotta go because I'm going to be laughing here forever. Bye.